All right, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How is it going? I'm Is There No One Else? And in today's video, we are going to talk about the update that came out today. Previews for update 35. I got a couple things for you here. We're going to go through this, and then we're going to talk a little bit about it, and then we're going to go through some Twitter posts that were made. So yeah, let's dive into it. Continue your legacy of the Bretons' adventure with the upcoming Dungeon DLC game pack, The Elder Scrolls Online Lost Depths. We are thrilled to announce The Elder Scrolls Online Lost Depths coming to PC, Mac, Steam, and Stadia on August 22nd, and Xbox and PlayStation consoles on September 6th. So yeah, right around the corner, like a little month and a half away, 6 weeks. As part of 2022's Legacy of the Bretons year-long adventure, this Dungeon DLC pack brings 2 new 4-player dungeons to challenge you and your allies that build upon and expand the saga that began with the Ascending Tide DLC and continue with the recent High Isle chapter. Earthenroot Enclave Dungeon. I'm not going to go into the dungeons. You guys know this is a PvP channel. Graven Deep Dungeon. I will provide a link in the description if you guys want to go check this out. Discover the Legacy of the Bretons. Both dungeons feature their own unique stories and rewards, including item sets, achievements, and collectibles not found anywhere else in Tamriel. While both Earthenroot Enclave and Graven Deep feature standalone quests and tales, they also expand on the ongoing Legacy of the Breton saga and lead directly into the events of the year's final prologue and DLC release. More on that in the future. Okay. Update 35 base game patch. Launching in tandem with Lost Depths is Update 35, a new base game patch that all ESO players can enjoy, no purchase required. This update includes balance changes, fixes, and new features, including changes to the combat system, the introduction of bonus mini-events for Battlegrounds, for example, a weekend that grants bonus alliance points, and broad improvements to XP gains in PvP in general. So they've been talking about this next patch, August 22nd, like they said. They're just rewriting parts of the game, I guess, that will allow them to incorporate these events. And so we'll see what these events are and what they entail and everything. But yeah, I mean, it's an improvement. And, you know, like the ongoing joke has been on Twitter and YouTube is this is the largest PvP thing introduced since 2017 or 2019, because they've really not introduced much of anything since then. So the bar is low, but it's still exciting to see actual things. We actually get to look forward to things like, you know, everybody else in the game gets to look forward to every patch. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So coming soon to PTS, The Elder Scrolls Online Lost Depths and Update 35 will be available on the PC Mac public test server next Monday, July 11th. Patch notes are right around the corner, guys. Once live, you can get an early look at everything this new DLC and update has to offer, including the new dungeons, storylines, and base game patch. To get ready to play on the PTS, be sure to enable the playtesting build from the settings menu with PC Mac ESO Launcher by toggling Show Public Test Environment option. You can then download and access the test environment to your machine. We know how to do this. Delve into the Lost Depths. The Legacy of the Bretons adventure continues in The Elder Scrolls Online Lost Depths' new mysteries, yada, yada, yada. Let us know. Reach out on our socials. Okay. So yeah, they are doing an ESO live this week. I haven't seen a date yet. I'm assuming it's going to be Thursday or Friday like they normally are. I will do an update on those as well if something exciting happens. But yeah, patch notes Monday, guys. Patch notes on Monday. You know what we'll be doing. But yeah, then I went over to Twitter and guys, okay, I know I'm in light mode and I apologize. Okay. I just got a new computer last week, and so I haven't switched things over. This is the first time signing in to my Twitter account on my new PC. So please forgive me for being in light mode. If you want to unsubscribe from my channel, I totally understand. Like, this is just egregious, and like I should be better than this. So I humbly ask you to forgive me for this. This is hurting my eyes as much as it's hurting yours, but we'll try and just block off that side. Lost Depths DLC, 2 new dungeons, Earthenroot Enclave, Graven Deep, 8 new item sets, so 3 sets, 3 5-piece sets, as well as 2 monster sets from those. New collectibles, furnishings, and dies. Be interested to see what the dies look like. New achievements and titles. Okay. And then we go to the next one, Update 35 for the base game, increased experience in PvP areas. 3 new PvP item sets. That's going to be interesting. New furnishing and master writ recipes. Combat adjustments. We'll have to see what those are. Update 36 prologue quest, and featured battleground modes with bonus alliance points. So, there's some stuff to dive into here. Number one, we talked about this on a previous video. I came out with one last week kind of talking about Gina Bruno's post. I hope there's a lot more than this, because increased experience in PvP isn't really an incentive to get people to PvP. Like it's cool if you want to get people questing and going into Imperial City and stuff and bringing in new players and getting them an initial taste of the PvP environment. I think that's great. More blood, enjoying I think you should enjoy at least try all aspects of this game. There's so much of this game provides. Sometimes we get kind of lost in that, like how much this game actually has for it. But yeah, and a little bit extra incentive to get people to come into PvP, maybe get them enjoying it would be great. New Lifeblood is always fun. Get people enjoying a game that I enjoy playing, and I've been enjoying playing for the last 7 years. I play it for a reason. So it'd be cool to see other people kind of experience that same thing that I experienced. But yeah, it's cool for a beginner, but this does nothing for, PvPers. This isn't something that PvPers really care about. Increased experience, who cares? Increased alliance points, unless you're providing more incentive, unless you're providing more things that you can buy with alliance points, who cares? We already have the double AP event. We have all these sets. Honestly, most of the gold ring sets are mostly useless. It'd be nice if there was more sets that were useful that you could do with AP, but it is what it is. I would like to see more. And obviously, guys, this is Twitter. And Gina Bruno made a post that. Obviously, there's going to be a reveal. Hopefully, fingers crossed that there's more. But yeah, this isn't. Our bar is low, and this doesn't meet a low bar, in my opinions, with what's been given. The 3 new PvP item sets, though, is very interesting, because I know people often look at this, and I was actually on Sawman's stream today, and you guys should go check him out. He's a funny guy, fun stream. Shameless plug for a friend. But I was watching his stream, and he brought up a good point that a lot of the PvP sets aren't very good. And he's right. Most of the PvP available sets aren't very good. But if you look at the last 6 sets that have come out, Hrothgar, Dark Convergence, and Plague Break were all very, very good. Hrothgar is not as good as it used to be. I've actually seen it effective on one specific build. I don't know exactly what he was running or how he was running it or whatever, but it was actually chunking me pretty hard. I might have to revisit that, but still, Dark Convergence, Plague Break are 2 very dominant sets in PvP. Well, I think we can admit that 2 out of the 3 are very dominant sets in PvP right now. And you get to the next one, Rallying Cry. Rallying Cry is also one of the best sets in PvP. And Hue and Sunder isn't used a lot because it's extremely specialized. But I do think Hue and Sunder has its place. I think it has its uses. I think what's the other one? Enervating Aura. I don't even remember what that one is because it's not very good. But the thing is out of 6 armor sets, 3 of them have been meta changing as far as what people wear. Very, very good sets. And so that it's reasonable to think that there will be an armor set introduced in PvP that will be very, very valuable. Now, if you guys are not PvPers and you're listening to this because you want to hear about the new update, why does this matter to you? Well, the reason this matters is because you can purchase these. You can buy them with AP. You can buy them with alliance points. You get them through your rewards of the worthy. And people in PvP will often sell them. And early on, people don't know what the valuable sets are. They don't know what the good sets are. And so they don't know what they don't know, and they will sell them for oftentimes cheaper than what you could potentially flip them for. So if we have a Rallying Cry, Dark Convergence level set out there, you could potentially have a very nice gold making opportunity for people that don't know what they're looking at. And so, if that doesn't hook you, if you don't like PvP, that's fine. But this is a gold making opportunity because there's a really good chance one of these sets are going to be very, very powerful in PvP. That's just the way it's gone. They keep doing this, and we keep. I'll be honest, as PvPers like myself, Sometimes we get a little annoyed with, not getting new chapters, not getting releases, having stuff broken onto, just absolutely broken with no real immediate fix in sight. And it gets really frustrating to play the game because it's nonstop in the back of your head. Like this should be adjusted by now because this is just absolutely busted. But at the same time, they started introducing these sets, and these sets are just part of the base game. They're not making money off this. This isn't available with the new chapter. Nothing like that. They're just introducing sets for people to use in PvP. And so I think we have to at least acknowledge a little bit that they're providing in that department, despite performance just being awful. So yeah. Anyways, that's going to be the gist of this video. I'm gonna leave it there because there's no real need to talk about it any further. One of these sets is going to probably be really good. And if you guys want to know which one it is, if there is one at all, I will be doing patch notes on it. I will be discussing it next Monday, like I always do on this channel, and we will go through all the sets, and you'll be able to tell right away. Like if you're not good at theory crafting and doing builds, like typically they're kind of easy to see if you PvP pretty regularly. So even if there isn't, we'll do tests and we'll see if there's stuff that's meta breaking or whatever. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I want to hear what you guys think as well. I am excited for the update because there are some PvP updates, and they've said and more, and so I'm hoping to hear a lot more from them. I'm always excited for patch notes because patch notes are fun for me. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.